Yo, 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 Tom Watson! First one in. Not even started yet. Just switched it on. I'm about to go and have a poo. Back in a minute. Yo, I'm ready for this. Oh, get a drink out of the fridge. A bit of beef jerky. Hey, Cacmaculus is here as well. Cacmaculus, good to see you, sir. Got some great news. Has the limited edition finally arrived? Let's get this camera on, shall we? Do 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 do. Hello there. Oh, what a day. It's arriving tomorrow or Friday. Nice. Good stuff, sir. Look forward to seeing it. Other than that, how have you been? How is everybody? I've got some Mr. Beast beef jerky. Yum, yum. What have you started painting then, Tom? What have you got on? What are you working on today? I printed off this little holder thing today. Printed really well, only took about an hour. That means I can hopefully hold these a little bit more steady. Steady, Eddie, Eddie. Well, I lost mine. I used to have a Citadel one, but lost it somehow. Don't know where it's gone, but it only took an hour to print a replacement, so pretty cool. A Sanctifier's Kilty. Let me have a Google, see what that looks like. Interesting. Did you get the box with just the Sanctifiers, or did you get the one with the Goremongers in it as well? The Blood and Zeal box. Yeah, it looks cool though, man. Good stuff. Here we go. I best get some gloves on. Open some Pokemon cards. Not many people here yet. Where are you? Let's be having you. Like my t-shirt. Rather have a bowl of cornflakes. I think this will be the last week for Pokemon cards for a while. Might do some Yu-Gi-Oh next week, maybe even some Warhammer cards. See how we feel. But yeah, unlikely to be Pokemon. I think we'll give Pokemon a little bit of a rest for a couple of weeks. Keep things different, keep things exciting. Patrick's here. Speaking of exciting, it's the South African legend himself. Patrick Dudgeon. How's it going, Patrick? How's your day been? Love a belchy greeting, why not? Why ever not? So what do we reckon? The bigger hit from Perfect Order or Temporal Forces today? Come on. Secret illustration rare is what we want. That's where the big money is. The big value to go into the giveaway binder. Day was alright, nothing exciting. Feeling like I need to hang with my internet friends while I paint this evening. Yeah, sounds good to me, sir. What are you painting? I printed myself a new model holder as well today, so Hopefully be a little bit more steady with my hand today. Should be good. Try and paint within the lines. But until then, should we open some pocket monsters? Some pocket monsters indeed. Right, let's go perfect order. And let's hope for that Meowth or the Starmie. Dum dum diggy diggy dum. Ooh, Ghastly, nice. Gen 1 to start. I like it. Dum dum diggy diggy dum. Esper. Salandit. Fletchling. Diggersby. Core Memory. Seal, Gen 1, first reverse. Second reverse is Tyrantrum. And is our hit a good hit or is it not? I mean, it's an energy card. That's not particularly impressive, is it? Not particularly impressive indeed. You're painting a Hospitaller for the Sisters of Battle. Bored of my schemes to try some different colours. Make her stand out. Yeah, nice idea, man. That's like what I did with my my Gazgul Thracker. I made him the Golden Gaz. It's always nice to try something a little bit different. Keep life interesting. And I'm rather interested in pulling a full art. We've had quite good hits over the past couple of months with these packs of cards, so I can't be too upset when we don't pull a full art. We seem to get one like 1 in 3 packs or something like that. Bum 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 bum. Look at that, looks like a Digimon. Turtonator. Hoot hoot. Give me that hoot hoot. Give me that beep beep. Earning a hands from my bow. Bouncing on 20 balls. Guess you can't sing that anymore. Smells like R. Kelly's sheets. Yes. Ooh, Scyther, that's a nice one. And do we get a hit? Do we get a hit? Hey, we get an EX. Incineroar EX Sports. It's in the game. I'll take that. I'll take that. Nothing like an EX to get the stream going. Nobody knows what it means, but it's provocative. Gets the people going. Put that in a sleeve to go in the hit binder. Put those over here with yesterday's Clefable, Mega Clefable. Hey, Riley's here, Psychouse here as well. Good evening to you both. How are you doing? What have you been up to? So what's the theme then, Patrick? What are you thinking? Riley is good, and I am okay, thank you, Riley. I've had a very busy day. Nice to come and chill out with you guys in the evening. How's your day been? What are you up to tonight, Riley? Anything interesting? So Riley is not really doing anything. Probably play a few games with a few friends. Sounds good to me, my friend. Doing lots of school. Nice. What are you learning today, Riley? And what games are you going to be playing? Patrick's going to pop a pic in the Discord. White armor with red robes. Nice. I like it. Ba-da-da-da. 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 Maths, PHSE, computer science, and double DT. What a day. What a busy, busy boy. Well, I'm glad you've come and checked out the stream. Appreciate you being here, Riley. Let's see if we can liven up the purple from yesterday, or whether it's all dried up. Looks a little bit dry, but we can soon fix that, can't we? We can soon give that a little thing. Whoops. Entirely too much. Such is life. We'll crack on with that. Get a second layer of purple on before we start on the pink. Right, and we've got our model holder printed off, which is good. We've got a brush, we've got paint, we've got a model, we've got people to chat to. How's your day been? Day's been alright, thank you. I've painted some skirting boards, I've washed the pots, I've printed the model holder, I've mixed some music to use as backing for the stream. I've now got 40 different instrumentals to use. What else have I done? I bought some grass seed and fertilizer. Watched some TV, ate some pizza. Yeah, it's been a pretty decent day. Pretty decent day today. Now let's top it off with a cheeky bit of streaming, shall we? Nice job on the tunes, thank you. How long did the holder take to print? Just under an hour, I think. 50 minutes, something like that. I'm sure my other one will turn up at some point, but in the absence of that, we've at least got one printed. Seems to do the job. Nothing like a functional 3D print. Bum 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 bum. Frankie the fish. Frankie the fish. Well, anything good today? We got an EX, an Incineroar EX, and then tomorrow will be the last day of Pokemon cards for a while. Options for next week are Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Warhammer Age of Sigmar cards. So see what people think about that. What do you think about that? Now you know how I feel. How have you been, Frankie? What have you been up to? iOS cards is my vote. Let's see what the people say. Make a poll. Make a poll? What, in a YouTube poll or a Discord poll? Hey, look, a man in the Twitch chat. Good to see you. How you going? How you getting on? Are you a fan of the plastic? Have the minis brought you here? Or are you just perusing live streams, checking some out? Don't often get that many in the Twitch. It's usually YouTube where all the people are. But I appreciate you representing the purple brand whilst I am applying the purple paint. I like this jam. Thank you, Patrick. Tasty, tasty seedless jam. Hey, maybe I'll put the instrumentals into part of the members tier thing, like you get access to the instrumentals. Don't know why anyone would want them, but here we are. I'm just thinking out loud. Sometimes that's what I do. Do you do Star Wars or the new Gundam TCGs? We have done Star Wars. In fact, those shorts will be going live on the 4th of May. But we only had a few packs. But I could look at getting some Star Wars. Could certainly have a look at the Gundam TCG as well. If you want to put something in the suggestion box in the Discord, Frankie, I'd appreciate that. Always looking to open new stuff, check out some new cards, or even some new stickers would be cool. Psychow just started painting AOS intro set, so my vote is AOS. Nice. Farm that engagement. Let me have a look. I've never set a poll up before, which also means I'm going to have to get my filthy keyboard out. It'd be good if I could pause. Is there a pause button on the video? I've never tried to pause the stream before. Doesn't look like it is. Maybe I can do it. I can type it very slowly. Hey, Mateus Divinus. Good to see you. How you doing? I don't think I've seen you around here before. Are you a fan of the plastic miniatures, Mateus? Good to see you here. You collect/play Noise Marines. Ah, so you are a fan of the Emperor's Children as well. Good to hear, Mateus. So do you have solely Noise Marines, or have you got all sorts of different stuff in your army? How long have you been collecting for, sir? Bum, bum, bum. Ah, you get 4 options in the poll. Right, now we know that. Right then. There you go, there's a poll. Don't really know how it works, but I've clicked the button. Hopefully that does something useful. Choidal is here as well. Our favourite Polish farmer joins the chat. How are you doing, sir? I don't know how long the poll lasts for. Is there a time limit on the poll? I don't know. Haha. Do I look like a bot? Look at this, Patrick welcoming everybody to the stream. Appreciate that, Patrick. The world's friendliest bot is Patrick. Just checking in for a moment. Need to do some admin work. Okay. I appreciate you being here, my friend. Nice to see you. To see you nice. I hope the admin goes well. Lucky Knife is here as well. Good to see you, Lucky Knife. Hello, gamers. Hello, Sydney. How's it going, Lucky Knife? How's your day been? After yesterday's discussion about pies, I asked my wife to make a pie for me and the kids. And she made pancakes. Did you get a pie or did you just get pancakes instead? Either way, sounds good. Who doesn't like a pie and a pancake? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Lucky Knife helped their parents with work today. Then went and picked up my diorama effects orders. Nice. Ripped around in my Miata. When I could, when no one was watching. Nice. Sounds like a good day, dude. Which effects did you get? You gone for some snow? Informer. Licky bum bum down. Pancakes for me and the kids is a big win. Nice. What did you have on the pancakes? The big question. What did you have on the pancakes? Operation Make Olmaph Hungry is once again a go. Dun, 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 dun. It would appear all the songs I mixed down today I mixed down a little bit too quiet, but we'll be fine, I'm sure. Dr. Pepper, what's the worst that could happen? Dr. Pepper, what's the worst that can happen? I forgot about the milk tart. Come on, Patrick. You forgot the milk tart. How could you? I actually bought some steak slicers today. They're in the freezer, awaiting consumption. Quite looking forward to them. Yeah, all the pastry talk yesterday. Next thing you know, I was in the shop buying all the pastries. Dum da dum da dum. Got snow effects, water effects, liquid and gel, and then a set of grass and flower tufts. Ooh, lucky knife. That's going to be one hell of a diorama. Going to be trying making ice for the Helldivers 2 Hulk. Nice, I like it. Printer is done. Have a nice one, off to a gazillion spreadsheets. Enjoy, Choynel. Hope it goes well for you, good sir. Always good to speak to you. Printed some small bases for testing purposes. Ah, yeah, good idea. Good idea. Look forward to seeing how you get on, Lucky Knife. Psycho had 2 with apricot jam and 2 with rhubarb jam. And the kids had Nutella. Nice. I'm partial to a bit of spreadable chocolate. Apricot and rhubarb. What fancy jams you have. Did you make those yourself? Or have you been down the farmer's market? Right, second layer of purple is a success. Pretty pleased with that. Looking very nice now, got a nice texture to it. Take that out. Put this one in. Oops, wrong way. Mateus just got into playing 40k at the Ass End of 2025. Been into the lore for a while now. Fulgrim is the greatest Primarch. Mateus, this is the greatest Primarch. Corn. You heard it here first. And then it's Nurgle. We'll put Fulgrim in Fulgrim in third. So Angron first. As the Primarch of the greatest god. Why is Fulgrim the best aside from Quest for Perfection? Yeah, I've got Fulgrim behind me, but I have not even assembled him yet. Looking forward to that. Should be a good build. I've got Angron assembled, not painted. I've got Mortarion assembled, not painted. And then the other two, not even out of the box yet. Bum, 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 bum. I'm glad to have you here though, Mateus. How did you end up getting into 40k? Did you have friends that played? Did you play the computer games? Collect the trading cards? Mortarion is the best model in my opinion. Ooh, Patrick. Long live the grandmothers. Yeah, something like that. How's this poll getting on? How do I see the poll? Ooh, AOS cards are winning at the moment on this screen. Don't know if the screen I'm looking at is the most up to date. But AOS has currently got 50%, Yu-Gi-Oh 12, something else 25, and nothing in capital letters has got 12%. Well, this is working out well for me because AOS are the cheapest cards that I own. Lion has the best 40k Primarch model. He's on the wrong side of the battle there. He's on the goody two shoes side. We don't want that. Although I don't disagree, Lion has got an awesome model. I saw it in my local game store last week, and I thought, could be tempted, and then I thought, no. Stop being tempted. This is how you got in this plastic mess in the first place. Appreciate all of those that have put the thumbs up today as well. Thank you very much for that. Anyone see the new Orc detachments? Any thoughts? Looks like it's Orc vehicles. They're going to have a good time. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the guy being released at the weekend. I'm definitely pre-ordering that. I wonder if the Squig Hog boys will get any appreciation, because they're quite speedy, so they'd go quite well with the bikes. I'm looking forward to painting them in the next couple of weeks. Bit of Squig Hog fun times. Right, that's the legs done. Dum, dum. My Ballistus Dread order got delayed again. God, you got a discount code for your next purchase. Nice. Well, at least that's good. What do you think you'll use the discount code on? Dum 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 womp. Hey, slow rule, give us a wave. How are we doing this week? We all good? I'm alright, thank you. How goes League 6 in the world of OSRS? That's what I'm excited to hear about. I assume that's what you are busily beavering away at. One new detachment gives Speed Freak and Truck units 24-inch moves, as long as it's in a straight line. Ooh, cheeky. Cheeky. It's an Amazon type of store, so a GPU. Ah, nice. Not sure if upgrading from a 7800 XT to a 9070 XT is worth it. Depends what you're doing with it, I guess. Bum 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 bum. If humans are food for the Tyranids, are they food for humans as well, like a Uno reverse card? Can a human eat a tyrannid? Psycho asking the good questions. What would a tyrannid taste like? Maybe a bit like crab meat? They're a bit crabby, like a crabby alien, right? Leagues is good. Very dry on a pet, but just been AFK and stuff while cleaning the house. That time to deep clean everything. The spring clean has begun. League's giving me nice 30-minute AFK sessions. Nice. What are you AFK farming at the minute then, Slow Rule? Suppressors take a while to kick in. Yeah, nerf pain isn't good, my friend. Hopefully you get that under control. Current GPU runs Helldivers 2 at 120. Quite reasonable, yeah, for sure. Modded Skyrim VR is only at 60 FPS. I don't play any modern games that need much of a processor, but I've got a 5070, so it runs things pretty reasonably. I imagine even tyrannid meat would want to eat you. Probably super toxic. Yeah. You'd think that they would have evolved that kind of mechanism, right? Lucky Knife is imagining it's like eating a grasshopper. What, you mean like crunchy? Crunchy on the outside, sloppy in the middle. What if they eat you from the inside? Like the Flood from Halo. Yeah, maybe they... You'd end up with like a tapeworm, like eating raw pork or something. Is there anything in the lore about whether tyrannids can or cannot be eaten? I mean, it's a good question. A good question indeed. These are exactly the sorts of questions we should be asking around here. Appreciate that. The 9070 XT from AMD is pretty much a 5070 Ti. Yeah, I always prefer the Nvidia stuff. I used to have a... What did I have before this? A 7080 XTX, I think it was. Yeah, I just prefer an Intel Nvidia combo than an AMD. Tapeworm? Now I want to listen to System of a Down. Which System of a Down song's about a tapeworm? Doesn't immediately spring to mind. Earlier I was talking about pizza and pie, and you didn't talk about System of a Down. Unless this is a different band and I've got the acronym incorrect. quite enjoyed the mealworm and bugs thing they do at the food market in Manchester. Good protein, right? Loads of people are super squeamish about bugs, but they are pretty good. Yeah, I mean, if you season it right. Tyrannid meat is generally not edible as it's considered highly dangerous to consume, often resulting in death or severe illness due to intense bioacids, toxic enzymes and parasitic organisms. Well, thank you, Patrick. Now we all know. Images in the Twitch chat representing the purple brand. Watch, I use my purple paint. What are you painting, boss? My friend, I am painting infractors from my Emperor's Children army. How about you? Have you got anything on your painting table? Anything you're making? My tapeworm tells me what to do. Mateus joins in every now and again, but when he does, it's gold. Our latest viewer on the YouTube. Hopefully you've pressed the thumbs up. Hopefully you've pressed the sub button, Mateus. Appreciate you being here. We've got Discord as well. If anyone wants to have a look at the Discord, ! Discord in the chat. You'll get a link. There's a giveaway in there as well this month if you're interested in free stuff. Even the Kroot, known for eating almost any species to inherit their traits, refuse to eat tyrannids. Ah, hive mind controlled Kroot. So it's like eating Indian street food. Yeah, you'll get a deli belly from the tyrannids. Brand new into this world, have not started yet, just doing tons of research. Good stuff, Images. Well, we've got a live stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday where you can hang around, have a chat with us, get involved. You can take a look in the Discord if you want to have some inspiration from other people's armies. And if you've got any questions, you can ask them in the chat. If you want to ask some questions not in the chat, you can send me a message on Discord. We are on Twitch, we are on YouTube. And if you want your first ever models to be free, we have a giveaway in the Discord as well that's being drawn on Monday next week. So, yeah, what sort of direction are you thinking so far, Images? And what made you interested in this world in the first place? Lucky Knife, don't bother with joining the raffle. I've been manifesting the win so hard. Lucky Knife is convinced they are going to be victorious. Tobias, I'm here. Good to have you, Tobias. How you doing, buddy? Hey up! Thank you for following my stream. Through the walk we go. Images, thank you for your follow. Through the walk we go. Thank you for the follow. Don't know why that played twice in my headphones, but here we are. Such is life. Appreciate that. Thank you for the follow. And there you go, you found the Discord link as well. Pro levels. Yeah, take a look around. Once you join, I'll give you a role, which then means you'll be able to see everything and join in with everything. You don't get a role automatically because that keeps the bots at bay, and we don't want the bots because the bots are annoying. Am I the only one who watched on Twitch? Yeah, there's not many people that are watching the Twitch. It's mainly the YouTube side. But at least in the stream you can see both elements of chat in the same box under my webcam, which is good. Thinking of a Death Guard army. Looking for an adult nerdy hobby. Nice stuff. Yeah, Death Guard's nice. Gnarly models. A lot of cool looking models. pretty decent on the tabletop. I've got a nice chunk of Death Guard waiting to be painted. We've painted a War Dog, we've painted a Mythic Blight Hauler. We've still got plenty left to paint on the Death Guard shelf. But any fan of Chaos is a friend of mine, that is for sure. Tobias is painting as always. You painting your Necrons, Tobias? Discord says the invitation failed for some reason. What? Let me get you a. Let me get you your very own link. Let me put it in the Twitch chat. There you go. Just for you, that is, Images. Don't say I never do anything for you. My boy got out of the Navy and showed me how he was staying sane while he was forced to be sober. It was 40k. I fell in love with the idea of Chaos and Slanesh. Awesome, Mateus. Nice work. Yeah, it's a good hobby for keeping the mind straight and narrow. Certainly good for that. Good way of keeping yourself occupied. And also, all your money will go on plastic, so you'll have no money to spend on the bad, naughty stuff. Yeah, one of the better addictions is plastic. So yeah, hopefully you'll be comforted by the grandfather Nurgle's embrace. And you'll have some nice rotting marines for the tabletop. Hey, Images made it! Good to have you, sir. Take a look around, get involved. Bum 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 bum. Scarabs are tiny to paint. Yeah, true that. And the old scarabs you used to have to stick on individually onto the base as well. So addicted to the plastic that I keep my FDM 3D printer in my bedroom so I can get more microplastics in my lungs. Well, you are slowly converting into a plastic model from the inside out. Problem with doing the second layer every time is I can't remember. I stop painting and start chatting, and then I forget which bits I have done the second layer on and which bits are still the first layer. We shall persevere. Bum 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 bum. Live by the plastic, die by the plastic. That's it. An hour into the stream, we got 11 likes, we got one new follower. Pretty good. One new person in the Discord. Happy days. I've got 2 models with a fresh layer of purple on them. 3 more to go, and then we're going to do some pink. Get the party started. Haha, pet section, food section. That's it, Images. There's plenty to look at, plenty to get involved with. Plenty to get involved with indeed. Right, second layer of purple coming right up. Yeah, so for the new people, to recap, we stream live Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, 6 till 9 UK time. We have a members only live stream every other Thursday. We stream on YouTube and Twitch. We have a Discord. And there is currently a giveaway in the Discord which you can enter once in YouTube and once in Twitch. If you press the like, you press the follow, you press the subscribe button, all is well in the world. There you go, there's your little recap. I often forget to mention a lot of that stuff, so I thought I'd bang it all out before I started on model number 3. Any questions? Give me a shout. Bum, 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 bum. Diggy, diggy, dum, dum. Honestly, still don't understand the tabletop game, but my boy basically moves for me, so I never lose. Ah, so you're teaming up with your boy. Nice work, Mateus. I like it. Kind of want to play more TTS Warhammer. Ah, there are people in the Discord that will play TTS with you, especially Slow Rule, when they are not doing the OSRS leagues. Guardian Easter in the Discord is another one that's good for the tabletop simulator. I'm sure a number of people will be interested in the Discord. There are over 200 of us in there now. We are Legion. Learning how to play tomorrow with my Necrons. Wish me luck. Nice, Tobias. That'll be good. And it'll be fun bringing your Necrons back to life with your reanimation protocols. I'm sure you will have a whale of a time. What's going on in the Discord? Oh, Images has already found some tasty red Corsairs. Take it slow and have fun. Yeah, good luck and have fun. Whoa! Now I dropped my paintbrush. He's offered to let me move in with him 5 times since I've gotten into Warhammer with him. Nice. Gives you a place to play. What army does he have? Does he have an army? What's a good highlight technique to get a nice saturated red? Orange. Yeah, you'll find a lot of the red highlights are quite orangey, like the is it Sunset Scarlet or something like that? Very orangey red. Evil Sun's Orange, maybe? Can't remember what it's called. Why is it playing all these songs twice now? Ah, I know why. Hang on. Press the wrong button. There we go. I've got Mars Red, a very orangey red. Try that, yeah, good stuff. You can always mix in yellow with your reds to make an orange. Yeah, good shout. Peter. How's it going, my friend? Is Warhammer AOS a popular card game? I don't think so. Might have been a few years ago. But it'll be good to see some of the artwork. Good to see some of the cards. We have opened the base set AOS cards on stream before, quite a few times. Now we're going to move on to Onslaught, which is the first expansion from the card game. Should be fun. Is that still winning on the poll? But there we have a third Infractor. I don't like that this is righty loosey lefty tighty. This 3D printed stand thing that I printed earlier today. Hey, I'm not so fast. In the Twitch chat, good to have you. Another one representing the purple brand whilst I'm using the purple paint. How are you? Not so fast? What brings you here? Are you a fan of the plastic? Only part of the Emperor's Children I like are the Noise Marines. Yeah, I like the Noise Marines. I basically am a Noise Marine. I put contrast yellow on a red base, expecting a less cold yellow. Got a puke colour. Tried to remove the paint and learned that some paint strippers melt plastic. A steep learning curve for you there, Peter. Sorry that that's what happened. Yeah, in future perhaps just paint over it as Lucky Knife says. Contrast yellow with Rathbone does make a colour that looks like my hair. Nice. I think his main army is the Dark Mechanicum. Ooh, or the Black Legion. He only plays Chaos. Ah, Black Legion then, potentially. A nice choice. As you can see, I am a fan of the corn. I like to have a bowl of cornflakes before the stream. Isopropyl alcohol should work fine and get rid of paint. Yeah. Isopropyl alcohol and a toothbrush and you should be good to go. I love the idea of noise weapons, yeah. That's it. Power chord them to death. I'm not so fast is alright and new to the hobby. Just bought my first model for my AOS army. Awesome, good to hear. What have you got? What did you land on? What an interesting decision. It's like you're deciding your starter Pokemon. High impact polystyrene. Bum, 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 bum. Zarkef, Bane of Law. Wow, what a first model. What made you pick that? I'm not so fast. Slaves to Darkness. Nice. I like it. Nice army. I've got a couple of AOS armies. I've got a Blades of Corn army and a Gloomspite Gits army. We've also got this big box of AOS trading cards, which we may well be ignore the savagery ones. Onslaught is the one we'll be opening next week, depending on the results of the poll. Today we are painting Infractors from 40k Emperor's Children. They both end in styrene, that's it. Lucky Knife showing off his plastic knowledge. It was in my price range and looked cool. Nice. Already applying the rule of cool. I like it. That's what I always say to people. If you think it looks cool, go for it. Why not? Then I found out it was a limited edition model from Warhammer Day in 2024. Nice. Adding a bit of rarity to the cool. Good stuff. So do you think you'll go for a Slaves to Darkness army, or do you think you're just going to pick out some cool models and see how it goes? A Chaos Sorcerer Lord, nice. And what made you pick Chaos not so fast? I've got a lot of chaos. I'm a big fan. I'm glad you have decided to join us. Bum 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 bum. I've spent more bread on shipping my models to be painted by a professional than I have maintaining my 2018 Yamaha R6. Mateus! What about painting them yourself was a problem? You didn't fancy it? Don't enjoy it? Physically incapable? Or you just want them to look incredible? So you've paid the professionals. Bum 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 bum. Working our way through our second layer of purple on our 4th of 5. Always be a Chaos fan at heart, Death Guard, my beloved. So you've Death Guard and Necrons, Tobias, so you're just a big fan of green, right? All the green Necron crystals and a Death Guard green. You'll be buying Lionel Johnson next. Creatine reminder, don't forget. Dum 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 dum. And if there's anybody that's new to the channel that hasn't yet gotten involved that wants to, by all means just chuck a message in the chat and let's get talking, shall we? If you want to have a look at the Discord, just type !Discord into the chat. Come and have a look around, get involved. And there's a competition to win some free stuff. You can find out more information and some details in the Discord. So even more of a reason to come and have a look around. As well as the fact that it's a pretty cool place to be. Da-dum, da-dum. Papa Pigeon, good to see you again. Saw you here yesterday, see you here today. Big lurking but tuning in nevertheless. Well, thank you for letting me know you are there. Always good to hear from you. Enjoy the lurking. And that's how you do it, guys. You just chuck a message into the chat, I respond, and we all have a delightful evening together. Up to 13 likes as well, which is good. Appreciate that. Put your thumbs in the air like you just don't care. Help us with YouTube's crazy algorithm. I have neurological damage. I have tremors that make painting an impossibility. Yeah, fair enough, dude. Honestly, don't have the patience. Fair enough. Means you can at least. Do you design the paint job yourself, Mateus? Do you tell the painter how you want it doing? Do you come up with some good homebrew paint schemes like I'm doing here with my Emperor's Children? We're getting there. We are getting there, slowly but surely. I can hear lots of stuff going off in the Discord. I'll check that out in a sec. Seems like a busy one in there this evening. Almost at 4 out of 5 second layers of purple done, which is nice. Still with an hour and a half of the stream to go, which means we should definitely get some pink on here later, which I'm looking forward to. new song. There's always new songs, Lucky Knife. I'm working on new stuff all the time. Trying to increase my library of background sounds for the stream. What's everyone's all-time favourite model? What's my all-time favourite model? Difficult one. If I could pick a very specific model, it would be the Nurgle converted rhino that I had when I was 12 years old. I loved that thing. If not, and wait until you hear how I pronounce this one, because nobody likes it, Abaddon the Despoiler. Abaddon is probably my favourite. That's not how you say it. Yeah, I know. Relax. How about you, Tobias? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Psychow going with the Hierophant. Wish I could afford it. Ah, the Biotitan, the Tyrannid one. Yeah, I think that looks kind of weird. Like, I've always thought it looks a bit too spindly. See me Googling it. Yeah, wow, it's gone up in price again. Wow. Never say Abaddon again. That's just how I've always said it since I was a kid. It makes sense as well. Lucky Knife is a big fan of the Dreadnoughts. Nice. Yeah, I'd quite like Chaos Dreadnoughts to make a big comeback. I don't like to argue with you UK folks about pronunciation. Well, the thing is, I say certain words just in my own way. I think everyone says certain things in their own way, right? Yeah, I never care too much about how people say things. As long as your intentions are good, what does it matter? Let's have a quick look in the Discord. I heard that popping off a minute ago. What have we got? Nice bit of chat, which is good. We've got Patrick posting the... Ah, look at this. Oh, dude, that looks awesome. That red cape. Super duper. These little scrolls are the bane of my life. Look at that. Wow. Collecting and painting all the models now, Tommy Watson. Oh, that's so... I'm sure before you came to this stream, Mr. Watson, you hadn't painted anything. Very good work. I like to see it. I like to see it. Up to 14 likes for today's YouTube stream, which is good. Thank you all for getting involved. Tobias's favourite is definitely the Void Dragon Lord of Change. Right. Interesting stuff. Good to hear all the different things that people like. Yeah. Oops, wrong way. Most of my army is kit bash. Ah, okay. What's your favourite kit bash then, Mateus? And if you'd like to post any of them in the Discord, that'd be awesome to see. Patrick's favourite top 3: Exorcist, Morty and a Warlord Titan. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a Titan, but they're quite pricey, right? If you want to buy the real thing. Tom. I had not, and if I see a model I like, I get it. Awesome stuff. The rule of cool being applied in the proper fashion there by Tommy Watson. I like it. Good stuff. The Emperor's Children Phoenix Terminators. Ooh. Sounds good, man. Hopefully you can find your way into our Discord and we can take a little look. Noise Marine weaponry. Nice. Right, last one. Second layer of purple. And then I can crack open the pink. What a time to be alive. So we'll do purple, pink, black, wash, silver, done. That is the plan. Silent King is also a great model. Noise Marine in Tacticus is awesome. Yeah, pretty cool looking models. You get some in the Blissbound Battle Box, don't you? Olmaph is often easily distracted and often the cause of destruction for others. Where's my box? There we go. Yeah, we got this at some point. So you can see we've got Fulgrim. And on the right you can see Noise Marines with the big noise guns, as well as a load of Flawless Blades. I think I've already got some Flawless Blades, so we'll have plenty of them to go around. Get on that at some point in the near future. One of the many things on my large to-do list. Haha, Daddy Fulgrim, my gene father, nice. Snake boy. I was looking at this box just to get it for Fulgrim. Yeah, I kind of did the same thing. I was like, I could buy Fulgrim for like 80 quid, or I could buy this box for 120. It's hard to justify not buying it. I wanted to have all 4 Demon Primarchs as well. Hey! There's Psychow posting the Tacticus version of the Noise Marine. Nice. I like it. So is that a screen recording from your phone, or are you somehow playing Tacticus on the PC? PC? I didn't know you could play it on the PC. That's good to know. I like to have little chewing gum games on the PC, and that could possibly be one. Is it native to the PC, or do you have to do some jiggery pokery to make it work? I thought it was only a mobile game. Shows what I know. Bum. Is Gaz like the equivalent of a Primarch? Everybody says that Gazgul is one of the Primarchs. Who are we to deny our mighty, mighty leader? Ah, they made a PC version. Cool. Maybe I'll give that a go at some point. I like to have a game for like when I'm compiling videos and MP3s and stuff. Usually I just play Hearthstone. But having a nice easy jump in, jump out Warhammer game would be cool. A fungus Primarch. He might not be a Primarch, but he's a fun guy. There'll be female custodies next at you start, Patrick. What if instead of using a bunch of 3D printed skulls as bits for my Warhammer bases, I 3D printed some tiny frogs? That'd be nice. For what army? That's the question. If my manifestation of my win next week is strong, and I actually win the Tau. Ah, if you win the Tau, you're going to get some frogs for the Tau. Nice. I think that is all the purple on that one as well. Which is nice. Which means we can move on to the Operation Pink. I want to win, so I'm going to manifest it more. I've been manifesting so hard lately and I'm not going to stop. Where's your tarot cards? Where's the candle pentagram? In a universe that demands dogmatic servitude and useless sacrifice, my warband is just trying to have a good mosh pit, maybe salvage some war gear. The Prince of Pleasure isn't some demanding tyrant. That's it. Enjoy yourself. Rock out with your war gear out. Have the fun. Show them how it's done. Party until the battle is won. I've only been following Warhammer from August last year and only really deep in from the start of this year. Are the releases always so frequent or just because of the new edition? Nowadays there's pretty much always something on the horizon. 1 or 2 bits every other week, pretty much. But at the start of the new edition, there'll be a big chunk. There's always battle boxes at Christmas. Every couple of months you get a new combat patrol. Every couple of weeks you get some sort of new unit or character. Bye, 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 bye. We got the same 3D printed paint handle. I printed this today because I couldn't find my Citadel one. Except I used the extra screws that came with my A1 Mini. Yeah, I just found this screw in a drawer and it worked, so I was like, yeah, fine. Yeah, pretty happy with it. It printed in like 50 minutes, so yeah, nice. Does the job. Keeps the infractors where I can see them. Now I just need to decide what shade of pink I'm going to go for. Oops, one of the bits fell off. Oh dear, oh dear. That's not how it's supposed to work. Right, so I'm thinking Princess Pink. Should be good. Easy way to save €20 by using 50 cents worth of filament. Yeah, I mean, I do have the actual Citadel one, but yeah, I don't know where it's gone. So, whipped up one of these in less than an hour. Happy days. 3D printer once again, paying for itself. What are you doing? Come and say hello. Come on then. Don't knock anything over. Here we have the real star of today's show, the Daphne. Not including the models I printed. I think my printer paid off for itself. Yeah, I printed a load of terrain, loads of stuff. And my printer was like 350 quid. With a load of, came with a load of PLA and stuff as well. Easily paid for itself. What's she eating? She's trying to steal a paintbrush directly in front of my face. You are not a smooth criminal. Stop nibbling the paintbrush. Right, I'm going to go for a wee. And then when I come back, it'll be Operation Pink on my purpley pink, black and silver infractors. Right, be back in a minute. We'll keep an eye on her. This is what we came for. Yeah, cheeky bit of Daphne action. She's gone now, though. I don't know where she's gone. Got bored of you. You weren't giving her enough fuss. So remember that anyone that's new, if you've not got involved yet, chuck a message in the chat. Let's have a little conversation. !_ Discord will get you a link to the Discord. Thumbs up, subscribe, all that sort of jazz. Appreciate you all being here. Right, it's pink time, baby. Let's see what we look like, shall we? I'm gonna splash it on the shoulder pad and see what it looks like. A definite 2-layerer, maybe even 3. Interesting. Orc tune instrumental. Good ears, Patrick. Well noticed. Violent Obsession Body Snatcher. Let me put that on my Spotify playlist. I only use my own music on the stream, Mateus, but I'll definitely add that to my gym playlist. Looks like it could be a good one for the pump, 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 pump. Added. I have added it. Now this pink contrast, I might try a different pink on a different shoulder pad and see which one I prefer. Oh, there's pink in this box. Did I already have the pink ready? I think I did. Yeah, this one, which is technically a purple. Let's try this, see what it's like. Good afternoon, Stephen. How's it going? How are you, good sir? Now I've got to play which pink do I prefer. Let them dry and make a choice, I guess. Hey, Arnold on Light Patrol. Good to see you, good sir. Mr. Goose. How you getting on? How's your day been? Stephen is doing well. Brewed some cold black coffee. Nice. I wouldn't mind some of that. Haha. Psychow just put that song on and woke up a kid. Good effort. 16 likes on my screen. Appreciate that, guys. Appreciated. Wow, looks like AOS cards are definitely winning for next week. Vote in the poll if you are... Oh, it's had 18 votes. Wow. I guess I'll end it at 20 votes, or at the end of the stream, whichever happens first. Oh yeah, I didn't zoom back in after the cat disappeared. So I have 2 shades of pink. I think I have a favourite. Anyone got any particular opinions on flavour of pink? Can't really make my mind up. I think something in the middle of the two would be the best. Ah, you guys want the one on the left. Okay. I was leaning towards the one on the right, but pastel. Right, highlighted with the left. Bloody hell, you're making it complicated now. Dun, 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 dun. I wonder what the right one would look like if I smothered it in the one from the left. Because I said I wanted one that's halfway between. That might work. Need to wait for this one on the left. Seems relatively dry. In for a penny, in for a pound. I think that may be the choice. I think the bright one with the light one over the top is the way to go. Mateus has gone for a darker pink, black, silver and white. Nice, I like it. Yeah, the problem is the pastel pink is a speed paint, so it's not going to dry good. But I quite like. I mean, I should have let it dry a little bit more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the hot pink, and then over the top of it, I'm going to put the speed paint. I think that'll look better. That's my decision. And that's what I'm going for. Ooh, we zoomed up to 20 likes on the YouTube. Thank you all, appreciate it. That's 20 plus likes 2 days in a row. Very much appreciated, guys. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Why does the air outside smell like gunpowder? I'm not sure that's a good thing, Lucky Knife. What's going on? Cordite. Frankie the Fish is a fan. Steve might get some priming done today. The weather is finally nice. Some rattle can priming. Things have been slow for me painting wise. What are you going to prime, Stephen? Yeah. Already made a dark pact with the forces of the underworld. Nice. You stand no chance. The Mouse Scepter and some Gene Stealers. Nice. Painted Gene Stealers on the stream only a few weeks ago. Fun little models. Our high decibel warfare burns the air. Now assume the position and await our arrival like a good flesh puppet. Got a little bit of pink on the purple there, that's not what I wanted to do. Easily corrected. He says. Cool. Coming along nicely though, very quickly. Getting some pink on there with the purple. I almost feel like the purple's not bright enough now. I guess you don't know these things until you start to do it, right? Maybe a third layer of a different purple, a little brighter purple. We shall see, we shall see. Learning by doing. Overindulgence is the key to maintaining morale. Tobias can confidently say that they have never missed a stream. Nice work. Nice work, buddy. Definitely need some brighter purple. Ooh. I've got a metallic purple somewhere that I might put on top of it. I'll figure it out at some point. Still trying to figure out where I'm putting which colours. Just winging it. Winging it. What's the worst that can happen, right? This is what I advise people to do, so you better sometimes practice what you preach, right? A little bit messy. Don't know why I saved the detail for the end of the stream when my hands are at their shakiest. That's something to learn. Chug a monster, that'll help. This will give me more shakes. Maybe I'll get so many shakes that it evens itself out. Mateus, I'm so hyped to have caught this stream. Nice stuff, man. Appreciate that. I appreciate that, Mateus, very much. Hopefully you've subscribed and you'll be back again tomorrow. Maybe we'll see you in the Discord. There you go, as Patrick says, feel free to come back anytime. You actually have the monster at hand. Always. Well, I think that is probably one of the sources of the shakiness, if I'm honest. More so than the cure. Ba-dum-dum-dum-dum. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Why does water effects gel smell like PVA glue? That's because to make water effects, all you need to do is put PVA glue on your base and then dry brush it. I think blue paint plus PVA glue with then white dry brushed over the top is basically just water, right? Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Alright, I think I'll leave that one for now. Bum bum bum. Stephen's liking the pink, like the brighter colours. Yeah, so I figured I'm going to put the brighter one as the base and then the lighter one over the top. I think it'll look pretty reasonable. Problem being is it's making the purple look a bit dull, so I might need to chuck an extra layer of purple over the top. What I might do is a purple wash. I don't know. I've got a lot of ideas. I'm kind of just playing it by ear at the moment. See how we get on. We'll see how we get on. Bum dum ba dum bum 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 bum. But we are now at 515 subscribers, which is pretty cool. Appreciate you all for being here. If there's anything you particularly want to talk about, just let me know. We have an active Discord with plenty of channels to get involved with if you want to have a look at that. Right, I'm going to have to go for a poo. Talk amongst yourselves, we'll be back in a minute. Do you have those crazy guitar calluses on your fingertips? Haha, more importantly, can I play with them? I guess my fingertips are pretty hard. I've played guitar for 20 odd years. I've got a movie recommendation, Project Hail Mary. What kind of a film is that, Patrick? Tobias really wants to watch Project Hail Mary, okay. One of the best ones you've seen in ages. What sort of film is it? And is it in the cinemas currently? I.e., am I going to have to wait for it to be on streaming services? Sci-fi but based in science in theatres now, okay. Interesting. That's quite the review you've given it, I'll keep an eye out for that. Doing really well, okay, good. Good stuff, good stuff. I don't think I've been to the actual cinemas for, I don't know, 4 years maybe? 5 years? Can't even remember what the last film was I went to see. The last time I went to see a film, I had to wear a mask. Tells you how long ago it was. Hey, Adam's here as well. Adam, good to see you again, my friend. I'm doing alright. How are you getting on, Adam? Dum 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 dum. Just been told by the landlord I can move to a house she has, much better than the one-bedroom flat I have currently. Very nice. Very good, very nice. Only issue is I have spoken to BT and they can't transfer the internet for like a week until after I move back in. We'll be living in the dark ages for a bit. Nice. Should be fun. You always use your phone as a hotspot. Who wanted to play with guitar calluses? My left hand fingertips are leather. And I have one extra on my middle finger on my right hand. Ooh. Chunky. You've got gym calluses at the base of the fingers. Impressive stuff. Lucky knife. It's like wearing a load of gloves. Lucky knife with a pair of gloves with naked hands. The whole moving house thing is a pain in the arse, yeah, for sure, man. Suppose I can focus on painting my army for a week straight. Yeah, you could get loads of that done. 2-bed house for the price of a 1-bed flat. Awesome. Awesome stuff, man. Ah, you do a lot of tapping on the guitar. A skill indeed. You've got Mateus doing excited tail wiggles. Bedroom 2 equals Warhammer room. Perfect. That was my life until a short while ago when the incoming child has taken my Warhammer room and now I'm in the little extension downstairs. The little garden room has been converted into the Warhammer room for the time being. Whereabouts are you based, Adam? I don't remember. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da, the studio! Crummy little garden room equals studio. Used to do the same until my girlfriend nearly cut that finger off with a knife by accident. Now the finger is fine except it has no feeling. Makes the tapping really weird to do with that finger. Okay. I'm sure it will be worth it. Let's hope so, eh? A little painting buddy for sure. She was trying to open a tin of beans with a kitchen knife, so I went to take the knife off her and be like, don't do that, you'll slip and hurt yourself. Oh dear, oh dear. Oof. Maybe clench my hands just thinking of that. Huddersfield. Lovely jubbly. Sounds good to me. What are the highlights of Huddersfield then, Adam? Another privilege of being a bottom? No annoying children. I'll admit it's super cute when I tell my friends' kids to grab our medicine and they come in with beers from the fridge. Nice. Well trained. Someone tried to open a tin with my good kitchen knife that I sharpen on a stone every month, I'd go mental. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. It's a nice town. I've only moved here recently and grew up in York. Spent many years in Leeds. I've been out in Leeds. Leeds is a good night out. I've been to Leeds Festival quite a few times as well. In fact, I played a gig back when I was a rapper many years ago in Leeds. So I don't know too much about it. I like the garden centre near my flat. Nice. Who doesn't like a nice garden centre, right? Went on a night out in Doncaster, been on a night out in Sheffield, but never Huddersfield. Leeds is good, but it's expensive to live. Same price I pay here for a nice area in Huddersfield and a big flat. We'll get you a shed in the ghetto of Leeds. Okay. Like to have my knife ultra sharp. If I place it on top of a bell pepper, I just pull it only using the weight of the knife. Cuts it in half cleanly. Nice. Lucky Knife living up to their name. scarabs are finally done. Look forward to seeing those in the Discord, Tobias. How did you find them in the end, the little fiddly scarabs? Bum 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 bum. Waiting for the base to dry and then I'll take some pics. Nice. Good work, sir. What's everybody else been working on? As we come to the end of the stream, is there anything else going to be shared in the Discord? What people have been working on? Just been playing Pragmata again. Nice. So is it continually playable then, that game? Or is it just a very long story? Thought I'd drop in for a few while I take a break to eat. Wow, what are you eating? I'm about to put a Greg's steak bake in the oven. I know how to live. So here we have the work in progress. Doesn't really do it justice, this zoomed in webcam, but there we go. That's what we've done so far. And we'll continue tomorrow. And between now and then we'll open some Warhammer 40,000 trading cards. Let's end the poll. Which means next week we'll be opening Warhammer Age of Sigmar trading cards. Which will be good. Steak bake sounds banging. Fish and chips. Ooh, now we're talking. Hey, Cthulhu! Finished assembling and priming some Sicarian Rust Stalkers. Ah, nice. Is that Emperor's Children? Yes, it is, Cthulhu. Hopefully, I'll get to see your assembled, primed Rust Stalkers in the Discord. Haha, the fact Yu-Gi-Oh! Didn't win is a travesty. Well, you never know. At some point in the future, we'll open Yu-Gi-Oh! I am sure. Mateus, just been blowing smoke all stream. Zoomies, nice. I like it. Right. 2 packs of stickers. I think we need 21 more stickers to finish the album. Did well yesterday. 2 of the 8 were not duplicates. I really want to pull Gazgul Thraka. That's what I want more than any other sticker now. So let's see, shall we? Can we find the great Gazgul? skull? That is the question. Let's find the answer. Oh, yeah. I summon Dark Magician in attack mode and end my turn. Yeah, Dark Magician's one of the only cards I know. Sisters of Battle are so hot. What about the Space Wolves? Come on. Sexy, sexy wolves. Hopefully something Necron. I need one sticker to complete the Necron page, so I'll take that one sticker. 3 out of 8, Patrick. Come on, dude. That'd be awesome if we can get 3 needs. 3 needs and 5 swaps would be a great ratio. Do you still play Yu-Gi-Oh? No, in fact, I've ordered a box just to open on stream, like I've done with many different card games. I haven't played since the original, like Blue Eyes, White Dragon, Red Eyes, Black Dragon, Pot of Greed, all that stuff. Right, let's find Gazkul. Bum, bum, bum. Come on then, Gaz. Oh, I thought that was it straight off the bat there. Oh, it might be. Oh, it is! Whoa, baby! Do 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 do. Y'all ready for this? What's the chances of that? Is that a good pull? Well, that's literally the card I want, the sticker I asked for. That never happens. Right, hopefully the next one's got a £20 note in it. If we're playing the Say It and Open It game, I'll have a £20 note, please. Dope art on these. So you get 1 card at the end of the stickers. And here we have Lord Ragnar Blackmane. Nice. If you want to see more of these openings, you can go and check them out on the YouTube. All of my shorts. We have lots of shorts of opening of stickers and cards and all sorts of stuff. Winning lottery ticket, yeah, if only. Good night, Arnold. Thank you for being here, good sir. Always good to see the goose in the chat. Oh, that might be the last remaining House of Wolves that I need as well, which would be good. Hey, look at that. Nice looking card. Sister Superior Amalia Novena. Ooh, baby. So, 2 pretty cool cards there and some stickers that I think I need. So, let's open the album. We opened Pokemon cards at the start of the stream. We've opened Warhammer stickers at the end of the stream. Next week we'll be opening Age of Sigmar cards. Just a little bit of fun either side of the making and painting. Keeps life interesting. Look at what a bad job I did of sticking that in yesterday. If anything summed me up, it would be that face right there. Goodness gracious. What a time to be alive. Right, let's get these stickers in some sort of order. Pretend I know what I'm doing. Right then. Okay, sticker 19. No, 19. 19. The average age of a combat soldier in the Vietnam War. No, 19. 19 is a duplicate. Look at that. We could stick that in and try and make it a little better. But it's a duplicate for the duplicate pile. Then we skip all the way to 103. Which is one of our... Is it our last remaining House of Wolves? No, it's not. I already have it. Red Moon. All the great companies of wools represented on this page. But that is one that I already have. Ah, that is a shame. Haha, poor Rabute. Poor robot girly man. How did you manage that? How many beers beforehand? That's the problem. That's my accuracy when I'm sober. I knew it was going to end badly when he's lighted up the bottom of the sticker instead of his face. I am not good at this. Yeah, my painting skills aren't much better than my sticking skills. Bouncing, bouncing, gonna have a good time. Bouncing, bouncing, turns up at 9:10. What time do you call this bouncing? We're in overtime. We're deep into stoppage time. Just lost a game at my LGS, oh dear, oh dear. The answer is drink beer before sticking. Adam, you could be right. Maybe we'll try that tomorrow. Hey, Tom. Right, 110. It's Gazkul. I cannot believe before opening those packs I said I really want to pull Gazkul, and literally the first sticker in the first pack was Gazkul. What a time to be alive. Oh, oh bollocks. Right, so I only need one war boss, and I mean, we've got Captain Badrock again. Duplicate. Let's take a look at 137. Ah, it's this guy's head. A duplicate of the Death Company. Who were you playing then, Bouncing? First ever proper 40k game. Gorky and Gaz had fun. The Gorkanaut and the Gazkul. I don't think I've seen your Gaz. Oh no, I think I might have done actually. Definitely seen the Gorkanaut. Not a day goes by when I don't miss that Gorkanaut. Right, 166. Hey! Another non-duplicate, which completes all of my major orders as well, look. The Order of the Valorous Heart. Their matriarch Lucia endured much pain before she died, and they suffer everything in her name. Awesome stuff. Valorous Heart. And you can see here the Order of the Ebon Chalice is a duplicate. Which means we were 2 out of 8 again. I'll take that. If we get that every day, I'll be killing it. So we need that one. That one, that's 2. We need 3 and 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9 and 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I need 19, and I have... How many packs do I have left? I've got 14 packs left and 19 stickers required to complete the album. Ooh, it's squeaky bum time. So, as always, thank you all for being here. Very much appreciated. Hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully you'll come back again and again and again and again. Hopefully you've given the thumbs up, you've subscribed, you're in the Discord. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, and if not, throughout the week in the Discord. Have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, great rest of your life. I've been Olmaph. It has been fun. See you soon.